Hi, my friends. If you don't know, I used to be a teacher. I taught from pre-K all the way up to fourth grade, and our favorite time in the classroom was our reading hour, our reading time. That was wonderful. So I'm reading a book right now, and I thought you might want to hear a little snippet of it. This is Atomic Habits by James Clear, and he's talking about the habits reform. And right here, he's speaking to the fact of why it's hard to develop habits, why it's hard to keep habits that we want. So he goes to talk about how it's hard to appreciate it in our daily life. And he says, if you save a little money now, you're still not a millionaire. Not yet. If you go to the gym 3 days in a row, you're still out of shape. If you study Mandarin for an hour tonight, you still haven't learned the language. A few changes makes the result. We make a few changes, but the results never seem to come quickly, so we slide back into our previous routines. Then he goes on to say that time magnifies the margin between success and failure. And again, he goes to say that this is one of the core reasons why it is so hard to build habits that last. People make a few small changes, fail to see tangible results, and decide to stop. They think, I've been running every day for a month, so why can't I see a change in my body? And then once this kind of thinking takes over, it's easy to let good habits fall by the wayside. Okay, so here's why I'm bringing this up. As a skincare educator, here's what I see happen. That someone has a habit that they want to form. They have results that they want to see. Like maybe they haven't used skincare products in a long time or not at all. And so maybe you're noticing some lines or skin discoloration or spots. And you think, oh, I'm going to start using products because I want to get rid of that. And they'll try it for a day, a week, 2 weeks, and then they decide it's not working because they haven't seen the results. So they haven't kept that habit. And then they might try it only in the daytime but not at night, or only at night but not in the day. And so they're not seeing the results. I will tell you, it's the consistency, and that's what he's saying too. It's the consistency. You got to keep the consistent habits, even when you don't see it. It's so gradual, but once it starts, wow, it's a big change. So don't stop. Don't stop. It took years for certain conditions to develop, like especially if it's skin discoloration or age spots or sunspots. Honestly, that takes decades, 10 years or more, sometimes 20 years before those signs developed. So it's going to take time to reverse it, but you got to stay consistent. Consistency is the key. Developing the habits is the key to your success in your skincare, of how you want to have that ageless look, how you want to age well, how you want to soften lines, how you want to get rid of the sunspots and discoloration. It happens when we're consistent with it. And I also say, because you're looking at your face every day as you're putting on your products, morning and evening, that's the key, morning and evening. Because you're consistently seeing it yourself in the mirror as you're putting on these products, it's hard to really see the change because it's so gradual. But over time, you'll look one day and like, I don't have the parentheses anymore. I don't see the lines around my eyes. I don't see any more of the sunspots or the discoloration on my cheeks. I don't see the acne. Acne really goes really fast, though, actually. It doesn't take a long time to reverse that. But the point is, in anything that you want to do with your skin, be consistent and stay with it morning and evening. It's not an overnight fix, but it didn't take overnight before it developed either. It took some time to develop, and now it's going to take some time to reverse. But I guarantee you, with Royal products, with Royal Jelly products, you will see the reversal. Just stay with it. Get those atomic habits going.